YouTube, back at it again. Black Jules TV. Today we're looking at this video that's been making its rounds lately. It's about voter ID laws, but specifically, it's about the perception of these laws versus the reality of the people they supposedly affect. This one gonna get a bit uncomfortable, so buckle up.
An opinion on voter ID laws?
Yeah, they're usually pretty racist and they're bad.
I think voter ID laws are a way to perpetuate racism.
Would you go as far as say those laws are racist?
For sure.
Do you think it suppresses the African American vote?
Definitely.
Tell us how.
Because they're less likely to have state IDs.
Minority voters are less likely to have the kinds of IDs that have been described or required.
These type of people don't live in areas with easy access to DMVs or other places where they can get identification.
You can always get IDs you do over the internet. Does that also make it difficult for black people in particular?
Yeah, you have to have access to the internet. You have to be able to pay an internet service provider for certain fees.
Do you think that's harder for black people to go online?
Well, I feel like they don't have the knowledge of how it works.
A lot of people have smartphones, but you might not have data.
For most of the communities, they don't really know what is out there just because they're not aware.
Let's digest what we just heard. These people are basically saying black voters don't know where the DMV is, don't have internet, or don't know how to use it. Black people, are you listening? Black American, to be specific, are you listening? I mean, one girl literally said she feels like they don't know, they don't have the knowledge how it works. That is a wild assumption. That is a wild assumption to make about an entire demographic of people. It's coming from a place of wanting to be helpful, I think. Let's see what the people of East Harlem think about this.
Here in East Harlem to ask black people their thoughts on what you just heard. Do you have ID normally? You carry ID around?
Yes, I have state ID.
Do you carry ID?
Yes, I do.
Do you know any black person who doesn't carry ID?
No. Everyone that I know has an ID. Why would they think we don't have ID? That's a lie.
Does it sound racist for somebody to say that?
I think it is a little racist.
A little?
You judging them because they black, saying that they don't got it.
The contrast is like night and day. You go from people saying they can find the DMV to a woman in Harlem saying, that's a lie. Everyone I know have ID. Did you see the look on their faces? They weren't just disagreeing. They were offended. One resident even pointed out that it's actually more racist to assume black people is incapable of obtaining voter ID or basic ID or using a smartphone. It's a classic case of the soft bigotry of low expectations. This video is a great example of how political narrative can sometimes lose touch with the actual people they're talking about. Whether you support or oppose ID laws, assuming that a specific race don't know how the internet works is a pretty bad look. It shows that sometimes the people trying the hardest to fight for a community might actually be or is the people looking down on that same community and don't even realize it. But I want to know what you think. I want to hear from you. Was the group being condescending Or do you think they have a point about systemic barriers? And what did you think of the reaction from the people in East Harlem? Drop a comment below. Keep it civil. Keep it civil. And don't forget to click the like button. And if this gave you something to talk about, to think about, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Black Jewels TV say we're out. Black Jewels TV.